Hey guys, so I just wanted to do a quick little comparison here between the Galaxy J2 Prime and the Galaxy J3 2016. This J3 2016 has been a fantastic phone, and I wanted to compare it against Samsung's latest entry-level phone, which is about the same kind of size here, and obviously looks pretty much identical. So we're just going to start them up. So again, we do have a big discrepancy in terms of the screen technology used. Straight away you can see the glorious deep level of contrast on the J3. I'm going to start getting them confused here, which does boot up faster here, which is nice, only just. I'm just going to bump this brightness up. Is on the max already. So we're going to have a look here then how they do compare. We have downloaded a few apps, and you can see everything's closed down, and we have fully updated both of them to their latest firmware. So let's start off here. I think the J3 came with a Spreadtrum. It was the Spreadtrum SC9830 for those of you who are keeping the books. And I think when I had it at first, I thought it was quite good, but then realized it kind of slows down when you start really working it. And you can see straight away here J2 Prime is going ahead. Got to be said, the J2 Prime is running a nice new version of TouchWiz, very close to obviously the Grace UX, so that might have something to do with the optimization, but generally you can see here every single one seems to be opening a little bit faster on the left. Pretty much. Let's try some of the inbuilt apps. So we do have calculator again, and we do have this one that was similar. I think I managed to install a game on there on both of them. Yeah, a little bit faster again. So like some other comparisons I have done, you can see the actual performance is pretty good, you know, day to day on the basic apps. We're just going to check out the Geekbench Benchmark. I will fast forward this so it's not keeping you waiting. You can see both of them have 1.5 gigs of memory. Let's go. And so we do have the results, and that did take a hell of a long time to complete, but you can see we do have a little bit better performance here on the MediaTek platform, which does, you know, lend to my belief that the Spreadtrum wasn't a very good processor here. So I think you can see going forward the actual performance should be a little bit better on the J2 Prime, and we're just going to do a quick browsing test. Both have had the cookies cleaned, cache, etc. So let's try GameSpot, and let's go. So I think that was the J2 Prime here. bit. My eyes are being assaulted by the display, I have to say, compared to the J3, which has a fantastic display, just the same as the J5. Whoops, what have I done here? So let's click on a link. So that time it was the J3. And let's try GSM Arena. And go. Yep, again J2 Prime. But the actual loading, you can see the J3 seemed to keep up with it there, which is quite good. So more of a draw, I think, with this one, but the J3 definitely takes it when it comes to the screen viewing experience. But if we just have a look at the multitasking, we can have a look to see how they compare. Does this one have, I think this one has, let me just check, I can't remember the RAM here. Yes, 1.5 obviously, so not the most. I'm guessing like one gig is used by TouchWiz itself. And like some of the other videos, you can see the J2 Prime seems to, except for that one, it was doing quite well then. Going back into it, so this one seems more mixed though in terms of the performance, not a clear victory as before. So very similar here with this one. Can't really call it. Let's have a look if they held the game in memory. Yeah, so you can see this one recovers, possibly due to the higher benchmark score. So strictly speaking, I think the J2 Prime has a slightly better performance. Maybe it's also to do with the software, but I think generally, you know, like the original J2, the J3 has a fantastic display, which I would personally prefer. You know, instead of just a little bit faster performance, but I guess it's down to the individual. This does have a front-facing flash, which is quite nice. I think they both have cameras which are about comparable here. So we do have this one which is 8 megapixel and this one which is 8 megapixel as well. This one can only do 720p as well as this one, so I think they probably just use the same camera here really, but the UI on the J2 Prime is obviously a bit more up to date and does give you some of the nice stuff that we get with the S7 etc, which is quite cool. Yeah, hope you found this helpful if you're looking at either of these devices. I will be doing some other videos checking out the gaming etc, so do stay tuned for that. Hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.